All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about a massive opportunity. How European businesses can actually break into and succeed in the US market. We're going to cut through the noise and map out a real, concrete strategy for you to write your own American success story. That's way more than just a nice sounding quote. It's a business reality. And in this explainer, our whole goal is to take that big, universal dream and turn it into a solid, actionable framework that you can actually use. So, what does this dream even look like for a business today? Well, it's about grabbing a very real, very tangible opportunity for growth, for innovation, and for success on a scale that's hard to find anywhere else. This isn't some myth, it's a market, and it's waiting. Let's be really direct here. It's totally normal to feel a little hesitant, but the potential is just undeniable. Right now, the US market is incredibly open to investment, maybe more so than any other place on the planet. And that opportunity, it's right there for the taking. Okay, so before we start charting your specific course, I think it really helps to look at the pioneers who've already made this journey. Their stories aren't just feel-good tales. They are solid proof that with the right game plan, this path isn't just possible, it's practically paved for success. And what's so cool about this is that it's not just one type of company winning. We're seeing all kinds of different strategies pay off. Take a Danish recycling company. Their US branch is now their top performer globally. Or a German wind turbine maker that's absolutely thriving with a transatlantic management team. Some have made incredibly smart legal moves, like a hospitality company setting up LLCs to shield their brand. Others have gotten clever with things like smart warranties to limit liability, or even defended their patents aggressively to carve out market share. See, every single one of these is a proven path to success. So here's the key takeaway. These stories, they aren't about lucky breaks. They are the direct result of a clear, straightforward process. These companies followed a plan, a roadmap. And guess what? That same plan is available to you. Their story really can become your story. So the big question is, how do you actually do it? Well, any big journey needs a map, right? And for entering the US market, that map is a simple 4-step framework. This is what breaks a huge, intimidating project down into stages that are actually manageable. And here they are: evaluate, engineer, execute, and elevate. We call them the 4 E's. This is your guide from that first what-if moment all the way to long-term sustainable growth. So let's break down what each of these steps really means. First up is evaluate. This isn't just about changing your mindset, it's about strategic intelligence. It means you have to strip away all those common myths, like the idea that you need a gigantic budget to even compete. You replace that with a clear-eyed, data-driven look at the real opportunity. And it's crucial to see the US not as one giant market, but as a collection of diverse regions, each with its own unique potential. Next, you engineer. This is the critical planning phase. It's where you assemble what we call your core 4 advisory team. That's your legal, tax, banking, and business strategy experts. Their whole job is to build a corporate structure that protects you by limiting liability and sets you up to be as tax efficient as possible. You're building the foundation for success right from day one. Once you've got that blueprint, it's time to execute. This is where you take the leap. You put together a solid transatlantic team, you get your contracts buttoned up, and you unleash a sales and marketing strategy that's built from the ground up for the American consumer. This is where the plan turns into real profit. And finally, elevate. Look, getting into the market isn't the finish line. It's the starting gun for the next race. Once you're established, the focus shifts to growth. You're maximizing efficiency, scaling up through smart partnerships or acquisitions. And then you start the cycle all over again, evaluating the next big opportunity. So that's the framework. Evaluate, engineer, execute, elevate. It's a proven path. And once you understand the map, well, that brings us to the most important part of all, starting your journey. The threshold is literally right in front of you. Seriously, think of this moment as the call to adventure in your company's story. That desire you have for growth, that fire in your belly, it's not meant to be ignored. It's meant to be fueled. It's time to shift from just learning about it to actually doing something. So it really all boils down to this, doesn't it? You're at a crossroads. Do you stay on the familiar path, or do you take the one that leads to brand new territory? The choice, ultimately, is yours. You've probably heard this before, but it's one of the most powerful reflections on choice ever written, and it fits perfectly here. Deciding to expand into a new market is that other road. It might seem a bit more challenging at first,
but it could be the one thing that makes all the difference for your company's future.
The opportunity is real, the framework is clear, and the success stories we've seen prove it's entirely possible. Your journey into the American market is waiting for you. The only thing left to do now is to take that first step.